Are you someone that takes taurine every single day and notices benefits? Or perhaps you're thinking about using a taurine supplement and you want to know about some of the unique effects that this particular ingredient can have on your biology? Well, in this video, what I'm going to do is actually outline some unusual effects associated with taurine supplementation. And just a reminder, if you're brand new to my channel, please do subscribe. I'm creating content that will benefit millions of people for free. So please do me a favor, subscribe and like this video to help boost the algorithm. All right, so taurine unusual side effects. The very first study that I want to emphasize is this particular study here. It's titled Taurine Supplementation Enhances Anaerobic Power in Elite Speed Skaters, a double-blind randomized placebo-controlled crossover study. Now, this was completed in 2023, so it's nice and recent. By the way, most people use taurine for nervous system health. Most people use taurine for the anti-aging benefits that we see in some of the animal studies. But not many people know about its ergogenic effects and how taurine can affect physical performance, specifically how it can affect athletic performance in the gym. And specifically what we're going to focus on is the anaerobic power output. So taurine supplementation is popular among athletes and has been purported to enhance exercise performance. Now, this study aimed to investigate the ergogenic effects of taurine supplementation on anaerobic performance, blood lactate, ratings of perceived exertion, and counter movement vertical jump in elite athletes. Now, for this study, randomized double-blind placebo-controlled crossover designs were used. Now, 30 young male speed skaters, obviously it's not a huge sample size, but it's still decent because it's in humans at least. 30 young male speed skaters were randomly assigned to either taurine single dose of 6 grams or placebo 60 minutes before testing. Following a 72-hour washout period, participants completed the opposite condition. Taurine improved peak, mean, and minimum power output compared to placebo. Further, ratings of perceived exhaustion was significantly lower following the WAN-T in the taurine condition compared to placebo. There were no differences between conditions for the counter movement vertical jump. In conclusion, acute taurine supplementation augments anaerobic performance in elite speed skaters. So, can you use taurine pre-workout if you're training, lifting weights, or perhaps you do high performance athletic endeavors? Absolutely yes. Taurine can be used pre-workout to enhance anaerobic performance. There is a lot of information that I present here on my YouTube channel. However, if you want to know exactly what protocols are best for your unique biology, then I suggest booking in a free Boost Your Biology strategy session with a senior member of my team, as we'll start to map out and strategize the best action plan for your unique biology. You'll see that linked down below in the video description. Most people still are unsure about what taurine actually is. Now, taurine is a crucial amino acid that is conditionally essential for human beings, abundant in the body, brain, heart, and breast milk. We need to understand that taurine supplementation has recently been studied to make animals live longer and healthier. Now, we can see that taurine supplementation can affect health span, increasing health span by improving bone density, improving pancreatic function, improving gut health, supporting the brain, improving the immune system, decreasing fat, adiposity, increasing energy expenditure, and improving muscular performance. And then taurine has some effects on aging hallmarks such as senescence, intercellular communication, telomere shortening, nutrient sensing, epigenetic changes, genomic instability, loss of proteostasis, mitochondrial dysfunction, and stem cell exhaustion. Taurine does play important roles in our body, helping to regulate our cells and support essential functions. Now, you can find taurine in many energy drinks, where it's sometimes added to give an extra boost, but most people still think that taurine is a stimulant. It is not a stimulant. Taurine is not a stimulant. I'll repeat that a third time. Taurine is an amino acid. It is not a stimulant. Even though it's found in energy drinks, it's actually found in these energy drinks to balance out the anxiety, jitteriness, and tension that comes with stimulants such as caffeine. So combining caffeine with taurine has a synergistic effect. It minimizes the anxiety, it makes them feel calmer while still providing energy. Taurine will help with energy though, because it helps in cellular energy production. It does not have a CNS stimulating effect. It will help with cellular energy, mitochondrial function, which we can see in that study before, potentially helping with anaerobic performance. Now, I've even personally used taurine for probably about 3 years straight now, and I use around 3 grams per day. I've taken breaks every now and then, but I'd rather just keep taking it because I see a lot of benefits personally. And just a reminder that taurine-rich foods include chicken hearts, beef heart, and the heart from any mammal. Now, just a reminder that the more you cook your sources of taurine, the less taurine that is left over in the actual food. So we're not actually really going to be getting a lot of taurine from food alone, and that's why supplementing with additional taurine can actually have these additional benefits. An unusual side effect associated with taurine, this one here was titled Taurine Supplementation Has Anti-Atherogenic and Anti-Inflammatory Effects Before and After Incremental Exercise in Heart Failure. These results suggest that 2 weeks of oral taurine supplementation increases the taurine levels and has anti-atherogenic and anti-inflammatory effects prior to and following incremental exercise in heart failure patients. So that is pretty interesting with taurine having a potent effect on heart health and specifically helping with the heart. And remember that cardiovascular disease is a big killer in the Western world. Cardiovascular disease can kill millions of people, or is killing millions of people every single year. And so having a supplement as like a reassurance strategy might be a beneficial thing to add, particularly if you're concerned about your overall cardiovascular system. This can be combined with magnesium. A lot of people use magnesium for heart health and reducing stress. Remember that taurine has an anti-stress effect as well. Now, the other interesting side effect or interesting effect is the effect on bowel movements. Now, taurine may have an effect on bowel movements. Specifically here, we can see this study was titled Laxative Effects of Taurine on Loperamide-Induced Constipation in Rats. Now, obviously, it's not a human study, but some individuals say that taurine in high doses, above 3 grams, 4 grams, 5 grams, induces a laxative effect, causes diarrhea, and loose stools. Other individuals say that taurine in high doses actually can worsen constipation and make them feel like they're not evacuating their stool properly. This definitely has something to do with taurine's effect on increasing bile flow and output and affecting the gut microbiome. So this is an unusual side effect. Some individuals notice this. I mean, there have been a lot of comments on my latest YouTube videos talking about how taurine can affect poo quality, stool quality. If it has had an effect, leave a comment down below. Let's get a discussion going. Share your thoughts on this. I mean, one guy left a comment on my YouTube video. It's a really nice anecdote for taurine, and it cheers me up reading things like this. It actually makes me really happy to see what this guy said. He said, 67-year-old male, I stumbled onto the research around taurine about 3 months ago. I'm active but just accepted joint pain and trouble sleeping as age-related. Also had poor blood markers and medium to high blood pressure readings. Doctor wanted to put me on statins, etc. No, but I made a deal to see her in 3 months. 3 grams of taurine per day and minor diet changes, no added oils except olive oil, no added sugar. Also intermittent fasting, basically just a coffee in the morning, then eat lunch. Immediately better. Peaceful sleep, stress drop, longer term joint pain completely gone. I just went back to the doctor and she was stunned by my blood test results and my blood pressure drop. I lost 5 kilos without being hungry or real effort. Oh, and my energy and stamina is through the roof. So pretty incredible anecdote from taurine supplementation. Leave a comment down below. How do you respond to taurine? Do you respond well? How has that impacted your life? Let's get a discussion going. Otherwise, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.